Alright, how's it going? So here's the Revel kit on a loaded Vanguard. Flex 1, let's go for a ride. So I don't have a selfie stick, so I'm shortchanging you there. But yeah, about 100 miles, 97 miles on the kit. I'm a new longboarder. I started with a drop-down deck, some double kingpins, Gullwing double kingpin trucks. Here's a Mercedes. Get out of my way, dude. It's alright, you can have both lanes. Some Kawamas, orangutan Kawama wheels on my original setup, and some Bones bearings. It's a good setup to start out with. So that's kind of what I learned on, what I cut my teeth on a little bit. And I did that pretty much with this in mind to prepare for e-skate. It's been a lot of fun. It's been really reliable. I have the so I did buy two kits, two of the extended range kits, so I could four-wheel drive them yet. I have not done four-wheel drive yet, so super patient, I guess, more patient than I thought. I've got a dead cat on my dead cat mic on my shotgun mic. Put it at my face with my DSLR. That's what we're rolling with today. It's been a lot of fun though. It's getting windy here, but so it's been a lot of fun. My son is nearly 5 years old, so we go on this trail that we're going to go on. We do that a lot. So I usually do it speed mode 2. They have 4 speed modes on this thing. I'm trying to turn and do all this stuff at once here. Alright, there we go. So usually speed mode 2 out of 4. You know, it tops out, I don't know, mid-teens for miles per hour. I've got these stock 90mm wheels it comes with, and then it has adapters for orangutan. So I need to try the Kawamas. The Kawamas are a little bit harder, and 85mm versus 90. So I'm interested to see kind of how that works. I'm using the remote with my left hand, which isn't too bad. Usually I'm right-handed, but it's not too bad. It's super good for starting out, I think, this kit. Like the torque, I mean, it's powerful, you can feel it, but it's not crazy enough to throw you off the board. This S-turn is my nemesis to try to get it. Here. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I can get the extended range battery. I can get like in mode 2 or 3 if I take it easy, about 10 miles. It's pretty good. I weigh 240 pounds, give or take. 240 pounds of girly man. Top speed down a slight hill I was able to get what I think is early on. It was 35 kilometers an hour. I'm pretty sure it was set to kilometers. I initially thought it was miles per hour. Sure felt like 35 miles an hour, but I think I can get it to top out like 23, 24. That's with my weight. And it doesn't really leave, I mean, for so far, it doesn't really leave anything to be desired in terms of power. I am kind of growing into the power and the speed and all that. I'm just kind of progressing slowly. And then, you know, I'll be ready for the four-wheel drive kit soon. Doing about 14 right now. We're in mode 3, 14, 15. That's a good speed, dude. I know top speed is kind of what a lot of people shoot for. And it's important for like acceleration and but I'm happy in the teens. Go this way. This is off the trail, but there's 14 miles an hour. It's a car. The brakes are good. They're adjustable. Like in terms of power. So like when you're in full drive, you want to dope them down a little bit because they get really strong apparently. I haven't done it yet. Also, someone had asked if you could run foamies, which I think you can, 120 millimeter foamies, which are, I think they're ABEC, like the wheel setup, hub setup, so you can use them. Ronnie Sarmiento, YouTuber, has a vid where he puts foamies on a four-wheel drive Revel kit setup. And then some blacktop. He also said, like in one of his podcasts or something, that his dream setup would be like a Revel kit with a loaded Vanguard board, which is what I have, so I kind of took that and ran. The boosted boards used to use loaded boards for when they started out, for their setups. The flexi board, when you start out longboarding, you kind of have a choice to make, whether it's like flexi or stiff. So I started out on a stiff deck that was analog, like non-electric, and then got the flexi deck for electric board. They're both good. I don't know, that's what I have to say. Get both if you can. The flexi deck is good for the e-board, so it kind of soaks up, it's like almost like suspension, soaks up bumps and things like that, and just makes longer duration stuff more comfortable, so your like endurance will be better. The stiff deck, I have a 9-ply maple drop down deck that I really like. This is kind of what I started on, and I like that too. So, you know, you have the really firm, it doesn't, like when you kick, it doesn't bounce back on you, and it's really really nice. Hopefully that wind isn't too bad for you guys. Got the dead cat on there. I'm lucky enough to be in the neighborhood that's like new enough where the streets aren't crap, so they're reasonably smooth. The trail is reasonably smooth. I rode for a bit with a buddy in an older neighborhood, and the streets weren't as forgiving. It's doable, but the computer, the remote will accommodate 85 millimeter, 90, and then up to 110 millimeter. So if you put 120 millimeter foamies, if your board can handle it, that's fine. But then the remote won't calculate speed and distance. It tops out at 110, apparently, 110 millimeters. So heads up on that. But I don't think it will be that big a deal if you really want to run foamies. It's no big deal. This isn't my normal way. There's 16 miles an hour on level 3 here, speed mode 3. It's kind of buzzing at me, saying like disconnect. I haven't had too much trouble with the remote. What else? The battery, so it's nice having an extra battery. I've already used it. It's come in handy once already, so I suggest you get an extra battery when you get one. The battery's really snug. You can remove the battery and put a fresh one in, remove the battery and charge it on the board. Which is nice, but the battery's really snug when it's really hard to get in and out. I suppose that'll break in, but the brakes inspire confidence big time going down hills versus not having brakes. I guess the controller setup on the Revel is a little different than normal e-skates. I haven't, it's fine. There's no fatigue. You know, I don't have any basis for comparison, but it's not bad, it's quality. Everything's really quality built when you open the box. So my son and I were going up a big hill, like switchbacks and stuff like this on this trail. And he's got a little bike, it's like 16-inch wheels, I think. And I actually grabbed the back of his seat and I boosted him up with this board up the hill. So that's pretty cool. On your left. Thank you. So having two batteries should help with longevity also. Should help with longevity also, so cycle between the two. Alright, see if I can do the S. Not gonna happen. Really good up hills for my weight too. Let's go up and do a, this thing says half a battery already, so we did, what did we do? 3.5 miles. I don't think I got it fully charged. Let's go up and do a speed run with my camera. Okay, so yeah, I think the camera shut down at 20 minutes, so the speed run wasn't, didn't get it, but anyway, I think I topped out at like 21 miles an hour on about a half a battery. So yeah, nothing too exciting there. The four-wheel drive speed run will be more fun anyway, so we'll hang out for that. But here's a quick look at the battery and how I get it out. It's very tight and tough to get in there. So there's a little ledge here, and then I lever myself with my hand with the truck, and then push the button. So there you go. It's a struggle every time. So hopefully that breaks in, but very, very tight. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. We'll do a little bit more as we go, and have a good one, guys.